so we got this another quest from this guy. The wind, it passes. Lock up your Arcanus and hide the heavy equipment. Master Ganjura is feeling bored. Well, he should have been with those ladies. Excellent timing. Come, come. Such a still, wilting day, and I had a little thought, a violet, not a rose, to call up a refreshing breeze. The wind sprites now. You can get a healthy puff or two out of them. It follows that a powerful sprite can set a whole city aflutter. According to my best calculations, or rather my second best calculations, no need to ask how or why, collecting 3 cores from wind sprites should permit you to summon a more powerful specimen. Won't someone present company definitely included carry out my genius plan? Will someone design to collect this handsome reward? You know, he's not giving us any more gil than anyone else is. And while I'm doing this quest, I'd like to take the opportunity to say that if you like this series and you haven't subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm on YouTube, I upload these videos to YouTube, Rumble, and Bitchute, and obviously well, I guess not obviously, but I'm streaming them on Twitch and on YouTube, so I'd appreciate a follow. So you got 2 wind sprites here. Need another one. There's always not enough. There's always just one short. Oh, there's one. I wonder if we have to summon it here, or he'll do the summoning. Oh no, we gotta do it. Place the wind sprite cores at the tip of the cliff. Oh. Let's say goodbye to our little fawn here, and let's get another random minion, switch it up a little bit. Nanimo. I like the other minion better. The storm sprite attacked you. So only you enjoyed a refreshing buffeting. I had but a whimpering whiffle. Oh phooey, now I shall be bored again. Another quest from this guy. Bird's Eye View. Ever capricious, Master Ganjura demands to know how his Colibri are faring. You see all those wild Colibri? Not one of them was originally here, though the alchemical, man, I can't even say that. Question of where here is, that's something we can munch many almonds over. 'Twas I bred, fed, and released the birds, so of course they are still mine. Or if they belong to themselves, certainly no one else owns them. At least not more than I own them. Where was I? Oh yes, my Colibri are being poached. The miscreants hang just outside the boundary of Costa del Sol. Sly, and entice the Colibri with feed. They should not be doing such a thing, such an ungentlemanly thing. Would you parley with them? And if you can't talk sense to them, we'll just have to lure the birds back using these flowers. My Colibri love Rochelle nectar. I happen to know why. Because I bred them and fed them. Oh, what's going on? Am I stuck? I thought they were on top. Oh, lots of might have to clear the mobs around here a little bit. Colibri, aren't these the things we're supposed to be saving? Oh well, they started it. Pitiless poachers. Back off, this is Bloodshore. We're not in Costa del Sol, and that means we don't have to live by your master's say-so. Yeah, Bloodshore is not a part of his little fiefdom. We're free folk here, not bought and paid for like a lot in Costa. We gotta lead them away. It's a unique quest. I don't think I've ever done anything like that before. Kind of like how they switch it up. Not just like you know, kill this mob or go find this item and bring it back. Even though, I mean, can't be too many different types of side quests. I guess the main thing to enjoy is probably the story behind them. That's why I'm trying to read them out loud, so everybody can hear them if you're not watching. And just listening. Even though I have like bad mispronunciations with a lot of the words that they use in this game. I almost feel like they just kind of like, after a while, especially with the names, they just kind of like threw letters at a board and just like, oh yeah, that's a name. Wonder if these are like just solely American things, and like in Japan they have like proper names that are common among the Japanese people. Damn that Juru, he thinks he can buy everything. We built Costa del Sol by the sweat of our brows. Did he tell you that? I know every cobble of the street, laid about half of them myself. It was a pioneer town, a good town. And that moneybag swooped in and took it all. Stay as a lackey or leave as a free man. Those were the pickings. Then he took the beach, no more fishing without his say-so, and now he takes the Colibri. I kind of have to give it to the poacher. I'd be kind of pissed too. Ah, almost got away. Alright, I think, unless he gives us more quests, I think that's the last one in this area. But he's been giving us a couple, so. Let's see, Genjuru. Ha, that settles their harsh and now, or their hash, and now they have Yet another bone to pick with me. The 12s know I have many a skeleton in my closet. Don't read too much into that, my dear. But those settlers have quite the ossuary. Costa del Sol was Admiral Mirab's hobby horse, and she had an idea to settle this area, and so bought a number of folk on indenture. The terms were very generous. Hardly anyone died. I credit to her leadership. Yes, very credible, but she had no head for business. Kept trying to farm this salty land. I stepped in and saved her from ruin. You see Costa del Sol now a jewel of commerce and culture, but I assure you it was not thus when I purchased it. Many of the settlers have stayed and prospered, while a good third of my household was once raw pioneers. But some people are like figs. They want to stay the same, tiresome. Oh, they want to stay the same. Tiresome, I say. They have no one to blame but themselves. I think we won't get any items. We'll just get money. I don't see why we need items. We'll just buy them if we need to. I don't want to see. Is there any place I can buy stuff? I want to sell some stuff. Don't want to run out of room. Yeah, this guy should be able to sell stuff to this. Alright. Purchase. Just sell the silver pieces that we have. Well, yeah, that reminds me, we should be using some of these food items, getting a little bit of extra experience. Let's see here. GP, let's see if I can. Determination, vitality. I guess it doesn't matter since I'll be switching classes, you know, to suit the quest. So I'll just pick anything with bonus experience. I think they will have 3 at least. Alright. So let's make a quick round, make sure we didn't miss anything. These are just reoccurring quests, never end. This is something we're still looking for. We're still looking for this one. Gotta find the place to fish. That's a fisherman's quest. We'll be doing those later. Just focusing on the side quests. Let's see. Okay, so Western Land Noscea. Alright. I guess we'll start down here. Swift Perch. Nothing down here. So got nothing down here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this area. 6, 7 down here. 8 and 9. I think we need to take a boat to get over here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's start with the town. Brewer's Beacon. Is that where we had to fish? Take a lugworm to Cape Westwind. No, we gotta go to Cape Westwind. What is this? Where's that? Is that around here? Cape Westwind. I mean, I could just look it up, but I figure why bother? Maybe we'll just run into it eventually. Oh well. Now let's do this one over here. What level is that? Level 15 quest. Alright, let's switch to a level appropriate so we can get the most experience we can. So I think that's the best one for this one. Alpha. On a wing and a prayer. Ah, another reference. The first stars flashed their pale bellies in the depths of the sky, and Alpha, the sailor, is in a mood to yarn. Ahoy, adventure! My tub sails soon, and I have to have me a little something for the journey. The dusk bats are flying. Think yourself lightsome enough to bring me 5 wings. 4 won't do. 6 is no good, mindy. Welcome you are to keep any surfites, so long as you know what to do with them. You'll bring me the wings? That's why we're here. See, on a wing and a prayer. I know that's a reference, and I can't. I think it's a song reference. I can't think of it right now. I guess there's only so many different kind of quest types that you can have. Oh, we gained a level. Let's see if we got a. Nope, no gear, just lying in our inventory. Yeah, so I was just saying, like, yeah, there's only so many side quest types you can have. You know, like go hunt me this mob, or go collect so many of this item, deliver this item. So, you know, they switch it up enough, and they do have some interesting ones, kind of like the lead those birds away. Oh, still need 2 more baths. One over here. Does that guy gotta make it over here? No. Now we just need another bat. No. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, this is the one with the long range attack. Alright, another quest done. A hill foot. Ahoy there, keep your voice down. Nobody's business but our own, innit? You got what I asked for? Them's the ones, and that's a pretty good job, as I've seen. Know your way around the battle, eh? Well, that's just fine, thank you. Why we sailors can't be superstitious lot, you know? Some of our crew might look at me as odd for carrying bat parts, but when the wind done died and the water casks are dry, it's odd one day, overboard the next. What? No superstitious about that? The Dusker's been my luck since I was a boy. Survived more than 2 weeks once on 3 bats I caught. Ugh, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Trapped at the top of an abandoned watchtower. Even ate the wings off one of 4 I made up before my mind to climb down the wall. This journey will be sailing past the Isles of Umbra, and I could feel the sea honing those reefs. The lights at Pharaoh's Cyrus burned dim since the calamity, and I've always found it a mite too much, like the old watchtower for comfort. I ain't been that afraid, boy, for a long time. Ill-used, starved, and more half-mad, inching down that sandstone wall on holds no bigger than a fingertip. But I'll have me 5 bat wings on every journey, just the same as that boy had. I mean, you have time to get food. I don't see why you gotta get bat wings. It's one thing to catch them in the air from that watchtower, but when you have time to prepare, I don't see why you get bats. Okay, he's got another. Mummy Dearest. The bashful air ill suits a rogue done, but Aldefote has nevertheless wearing the sheepish like an incommodus singlet. Ahoy, Divinius. It clean slipped my mind the last time, but I have another thing to ask of ye. My bearings are lively on the water, but on land, well, I'm what you landlubbers call at sea. Got a letter that needs delivering, and you're the man for it. I went ashore on some rock on a voyage, and a faded petticoat comes up to me, says she got a daughter in Camp Skull Valley, but she hasn't seen in years. Had tears in her eyes, pretty eyes too. For a woman past her child in years, she must have been a real beaut in her days. I always had a soft spot for tawny eyes, mayhap because the sea is green-eyed, the Argo and the skies. Her sisters have blue and red, green and black. Well, this daughter of hers goes by Wiltsea. You'll take the letter to her? I guess this game doesn't have mailboxes. Not. Or do they? I think they do. I think I gotten stuff from Square. You know, I think they used to offer rewards. I mean, I think they still do, like for like having your subscription for a certain amount of time. But I've got all of them. I wish they'd add more, because I'm way past the last reward. Greetings, adventurer. They said you were looking for me. Sealed missive addressed to Maelstrom Sergeant. A letter from Mama? I haven't heard from her in so long. She never answered my letters. No, stay, for I have a reply to send. What the? Oh, this stone-hearted, grasping hag wouldn't let me take so much as a hunk of dried fish when I left the island. Now she wants Gil? That succubus. You think me cold? Well, fie on what you think. I wanted something better than tilling salt fields and spilling small fry out the nets, and occasionally taking a passing sailor into my bed for more of the same. She'll receive no reply from me. Thank you for your service, and a good evening to you. Damn, it's harsh. But that's like such a real scenario. You don't hear from someone for so long, and when they do reach out to you, they're asking for money. Toxic Avenger. It is a cool and collected Sergeant Wilts who seeks an obliger today, rather than the heart-sore fire eater of the other day. Weapons and armor in order, saltpeter in order, basic provisions all in order. Poisons? Oh, that vial's near gone. Oh, adventurer, Divinius, was it? Mayhap we can let bygones be bygones. You are skilled in wrangling beasts, I hear, and I have need of pelican poison. The poison can be readily gathered from pelicans in the area, but I must continue my duties here. Are you so minded to undertake the task? Sure thing. I wonder if some of these enemies are like part of the quest, the hunting log. Kind of too much of a pain to look through all of them. Oh, I didn't even bother checking what level that quest was. Good thing this guy's a level 16. How many do you need? Oh, 3. Okay, that shouldn't be too much. I see all 3 of them. And considering it's only 1 level below us, we're doing some serious damage to this thing. I'm wondering if these quests are just like the drop rate's like 100% because they're like low level quests, or like they're all like this. I can't seem to remember it being any different. I welcome your return, adventurer. Have you what I asked for? Pelican poison. That'd be weird if pelicans had poison. Ah, I see you are not stinting in filling the vials. The last adventurer returned with each barely half full, and had the cheek to demand full payment. I have a low opinion of adventurers since. You know of our past with the kobolds, but they are not the foe we fight today. Nay, all our guns are trained on the fishbacks. Such a wee thing, this vial, but this too is a gun. So susceptible to Sahuagin archipelagan poison that even the rawest recruit may, with a poison-tipped arrow, find herself a fisher of beastmen. There was a settlement here once, near Halfstone. Then the primal Leviathan rose and the Sahuagin invaded. Work of generations was undone in a season, and whole families perished. I never knew the Halfstone settlement, but I believe it to be the home worth fighting for. And so we fight, with steel, fire, and even poison to reclaim which is ours. Oh, another quest. Yeah, some of these quests are hidden behind other quests. So that, you know, it's kind of deceptive when you see an area and you're like, oh, there's only like 5 quests, but like each person has like 3 or 4 of them. My brother's not a keeper. Quite thawed towards you after a wintry start. Wilt is practically humming as she devises a new task for you to undertake. Camp Skull Valley was built to hold against attacks from the sea. To the north and south lie narrow channels with a tide gate each to hold the Sahuagin at bay. Will you deliver a bottle of lowland wine to the captains of North and South Tide Gate? Call it a small privilege of the quartermaster. Please take the first bottle to Captain Dalret of South Tide Gate. Oh, actually, I don't even know where we're going. I just kind of head out in a random direction. Okay. Close by. Hail, adventurer. What brings you to South Tidegate? A bottle of Lowland from Sergeant Wilts. Now, isn't that something? And isn't she something? Crisp yet full-bodied is my guess. You know, didn't think I had the chance with a woman like that, but looks like she's sweet on me. Always was popular with the fair sex, if I say so myself. I have a brother, you heard about that? How would I have heard about that? I just met you. He's the captain of North Tidegate. Like as peas in a pod, they say, but they never pop those peas out of the pod, if you take my meaning. Not, what? Like as peas in a pod, they say, but they never pop those peas out of the pod? No, I don't get what you're saying. Wilts, got a way about her. She does. Cool as spray, but there's fire there, and welcome she is to show me the light and scorch off every stitch between the two of us. This guy also has a quest. We'll stick to doing them one at a time, so we get the story kind of like all together, so it's not split up. I was thinking of doing like just going to a place and like accepting all the quests and then just doing them one. But I feel like this is better. It makes the stories more cohesive. There you are. Did Captain Stark receive it well? The other bottle is for Captain Norman of Tidegate. I should have mentioned they're brothers in blood as well as arms. You'd think them closer for it, but the bickering is well nigh constant. Oh, well, we switched the minion. Let's see what we get this time. Oh, we got this minion last time. I don't like that minion. Looks like a clown to me. I'm actually not even gonna... I'm gonna switch it out right now instead of waiting. Watch it bops up again. Ooh. Yeah. That's a nice one. I forget who this guy is. Looks cool though. Oh, they're right next to each other? What a waste of time. Oh wait, is that the same guy? No, I think this is a different location. Halt, adventurer. North Tidegate is no place for idlers. Wiltz, the quartermaster? That moozy looking girl? Still, she has excellent taste in wine. It must be a mind reader. For I have a supper of ocean cloud waiting that wants nothing more than a glass of lowland vintage. So, sent you over with a bottle just for me, huh? What? She sent one of that back berth in the South Tidegate too? Oh, you know what he's going to think now. That she's his for the taking. That's strutting. Well, he's got another thing coming. Misunderstanding an innocent kindness like that. She's a quartermaster. Doesn't he know this is a professional interest? That goatish fool. I won't have him bothering that lovely girl. Oh man, we actually started down here and now we're working on... Well, might as well, since we're here. Just take care of these quests here. Let's see. Nortmoan. Storm Captain. Sea Wasp Run. Norman would like to enlist your help in order to boost his troops' morale. If you'd care to help our cause, I petition you to hunt down some sea wasps and bring their umbrellas for us to eat. Our worst enemy atop these walls is sinking morale, and a true taste of limsa helps remind us what we're fighting for. Wait, what level of quest is this? Oh, it's a 48 level. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's see. Who should we pick? I haven't messed with the Gunbreaker, but I don't think I have gear for it. Samurai. Well, let's do the black mage. Mess with the mage in a while though, so although it can't be that difficult. What? Why can't I get off the mount? Come on. Oh, there we go. I guess I couldn't do it in the water. Ah, one-shotted. Sea Fire 4. Should be a one-shot. Yeah. Looks awesome. Two more wasps. One more wasp. Of course, wouldn't you know it? Can't find it. Don't tell me I gotta wait for them to respawn. Maybe some in here? Oh, I didn't even see that door. It's a nice looking cave. Can we go? An interesting little place. Oh, we're in this cave here. Yeah, let's not. Can we get out of here? Oh yeah, it's not a closed cave. Whoa, what are these things? Let's see, I think we went way too far in the wrong direction. How are we this far off course? I don't remember like going that far off. I think we have, oh yeah, we have flare. That's always a nice looking one. Let's just cast it just for fun. Whoa, I didn't even one-shot him? I'm like 20 levels higher than that guy. Almost 20 levels. I think this mount here, this is like Odin's horse. Usually I'm not one for buying like, you know, like store mounts and stuff like that. But this mount, I just, since my main is a dragoon, yeah, let me just show you real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, my main is a dragoon. Just with Odin's horse. It looks epic. And then when you fly, it's got the purple glow. And look at him, he's just, oh, you can't really tell, but that's not what I wanted to do. He's just sitting there crossing his arms. Looks so badass. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I don't want to turn it in. It'll just be a waste of experience. We want to give it to... Yeah, let's go back to the Black Mage and give it to them. Imagine you've come bearing my Sea Wasp's umbrella. I imagine you've come bearing my Sea Wasp's umbrella. Unless you've turned coat and given them to my brother, that is. Aren't you guys on the same side? I mean, turncoat. Man, you really hate your brother. Well, well, quite a catch indeed. Ha, splendid. Tonight we'll feast on the jellyfish while my jealous fish of a brother drinks in his tears. It'll be glorious. Yeah, we'll just get... I don't think I've ever seen gold pieces that sell for 2,500. So that's like 5,000 gil. It's interesting. Oh, we're running out of spots again. Do a quick sale. Thought we had enough room. Let's see. Sell those. Didn't we give this to that guy? Wasn't that what we gave him? I guess we got some extras. Yeah, we don't need them. I'll reloaf, I guess. I have no idea. Flowers for Aerghaemr. Learned men write that he who is wroth feels not the morning sun, and I'll just call him Al. Certainly seems insensible to all, but his pressing need for your service. Where is Rohath? I told that barnacle the engineers were letting us take the new cannon out for a test. The 12s know when the mood will next strike those hugger muggers. Probably over at the crypt again. Morbid, I call it. I like a good wallow now and then, but he broods on dead folk he didn't even know. You go fetch Roharth, I'd be liable to profane the lynch yard by beating him about his thick head with the big stone hourglass. Ah, there I go again, blaspheming the keeper. Not that I much cared for that Poncy, and that's probably nothing bit of abomination. Here, take these flowers, run up at the founder's crypt. Give him these pretties for the dead. That'll clear my slate with the gods. And I can't say I can't clear your soul. You gotta do that yourself. Rest in peace of the 12s. Aerghaemr. Ah, you bring flowers? Come, no need to be shy. There's plenty of space. Small in life, he who sleeps here is large in death. Who's this guy? What symbol is this here? Oh, it's a little boat. And this is... Can't even click on this guy. He's not even that important. You'd never know now there was a hamlet here, would ye? Halfstone 'twas called, built on the sweat of near 10 score brows, and put to the singing's torch. The settlers fought, and how, with not a trained soldier among them. Aerghaemr was one of those, a farmer by trade. He stayed behind to cover the final retreat, asking for as many arrows as could be spared. Then he took off his boots and gave them to another, saying it wasn't fair where he was going. It wasn't far where he was going, and here he lies now. Time was, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine doing what he did. He didn't hold fast too much in a privateer's life. No pirate captain's going down with her ship, and any cap who looks to loyalty more than gold is liable to have his throat slit. But now, I got to be better than that, don't I? I got to be more like Aerghaemr. It's honorable. Can't say anything else. Scythe extra large. Serpent Roharth has the cross-eyed look of a man threading a needle, and none can doubt that you are the stitch in time that saves nine. An adventurer, are ye? Seems a shame for you to come all the way out here without more to show for it. How about a bit of Valken hunting? There are a few killer mantis about on account of a hatchling we missed. The commander sent out hunting parties and collected 10 and 6 heads. There's no more than 20 in a clutch. Think you can handle the last 4? Talking about dragons? Or like baby dragons? Oh no. That looks like a spider to me. At least it's not it's not that bad, I guess. Oh, actually, it's a level 16 quest. Let's switch over. Oh, not you. Yeah. Alright. Get the best of the experience we can. Don't want to be wasting these quests. Should be another one here somewhere. What was the last one that's hard to find? Here we go. Nasty critters, those killer manatees. I'm sure Aerghaemr wouldn't have wanted anyone dying near his resting place. Good hunting, adventurer. Tisk. See how high the sun climbs. It's time I return to the gate. Al said we'll be testing a new cannon. Like to blow himself to bits without me about. You can collect your pay from Commander Falkbury at Camp Skull. Be well, adventurer. The 12s go with ye. Scythe extra large. Divinius, you become a familiar face about these parts. What brings you here today? The rest of the killer mantis? Well done. I must commend Sergeant Roharth for his quick thinking. You have the thanks of this camp. Sometimes I fear that we will lose the war against the Sahagin for having to deal with pests and beasts. Now you have a quest for us too. I hereby relieve you. And the commander of Skull Valley herself wants a word with a humble adventurer. Before he takes to the road, all indications are that something unusual is afoot. I hear you're leaving us, Divinius. News travels fast in an encampment. Perhaps you can assist us one last time on your journey out. I have a dispatch here from Maelstrom Command, from Commodore Raynor of the Yellow Jackets. We have been investigating the Sastasha Seagrant on their orders, but it seems they have taken on an adventurer of excellent repute and pleasing manner. The Commodore writes to complete the work. Now if you... Yes? Ha. This is you he speaks of course. Well, Camp Skull would be glad to add to the burnish of your repute. You have carried out your commission admirably well. Commodore Raynor and many others in command are of the same mind as I, that we have spread our forces too thin with these tasks. I'm all too happy to withdraw our men from the caves, truth be told. Chief Sergeant Cat... Oh man, this guy's got Cat in his name. I was going to call him Cat. Cat is the ranking officer, and the Sastash Seagrant located him and tell him that his mission is complete and he is ordered to report back to Skull Valley. That's an easy enough quest. Just gotta give a message out. Halt, adventurer. Do you mean to enter the Sastash Seagrant? I would advise against it. You'll likely perish in its labyrinth design. Trust me, were it not for sheer strength of will, I'd not be standing here. What am I doing here, you ask? This is a commonly spot for strategizing, I find, far better than the labyrinthine depths of the cave, friend. In there, none shall hear you scream, particularly since everyone else has been reassigned. Me as well, you say? Back to Camp Skull Valley, and away from the labyrinthine depth of that hellhole? Most excellent. I have my principles, and would willingly have sacrificed my life for the mission, but I'm not grieved to cede that prospect to you, and bid this grot good day. My place is a fort or on the battlefield, not crawling around a dank cave with coils of rope and sheaves of paper, fearing I shall never see daylight again. I warn you, friend, there is much danger in those depths. It is what is the word labyrinth, I tell you. Alright. This, I think, is... Yeah, this is the beast... Yeah, it's a beast quest. We got that started, and I think that's just a reoccurring quest. I think we did that in a previous episode. So, we won't be doing those kind of quests, because they never end, pretty much. Just be doing unique quests that are not class or job specific. Might do those in a later video, but since they're only like since they're like every 5 levels usually, might be a little boring to sit and watch like someone mining. We're all in that. No Sea Wasp for you. This is the guy's brother. Is he also gonna give me the same quest? I'm gonna call him Hal. I'm gonna just keep doing that now. I'm gonna just pick names and people's names. Hal hopes to send you on a hunt. You seem an adventurer in need of work, and here I am, a man in need of dead sea wasps. Perhaps we might help each other. Mind you, I have no interest in chewing on the viscid vermin myself, but my brother can't seem to get enough of them. The unclothed cad. I'll not stand to watch him stuff his gob full of those prickly pests one more day. Ah, what I wouldn't give to see the look on his face when I tell him you've hunted down all his precious sea wasps. But don't expect me to reward you without proof. I'll need to see their rotting carcasses first. And I think you'll be a little disappointed that we already got him as wasps. But I'll do this anyways. And it would have been funnier if we did that quest first and then... I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not like they wouldn't have respawned. It would have just been some funny story. Oh, right. Yeah, they're level 48. Forgot about that. Let's do Samurai. Why not? I haven't messed with him in a while. We also need to get 8 of them. Yep, same amount too. Funny. I feel like they do that on purpose. They put 7 here. They know you need 8. So you gotta wait for them to respawn, or... Because I don't think there's any other ones. Guess we have to wait a little bit. Well, let's spend some time just making a mistake here, probably. Oh, I can't even do it. I gotta sync my level. Yeah. I always forget that. Wonder if they'll respawn if I'm here. Maybe I'll have to back out for a little bit. Oh, there they go. Alright. I wonder if we could have done that quest, like if we had both those quests together. I wonder if we could have done them at the same time. Oh, but I think you'd probably still need 16. Probably need 8 each. Probably wouldn't have helped. Would have been nice if you had them both ready and you could pick. Oh, I'll give him Noah's brother. Or vice versa. I trust you're busy delivering those sea wasps' soul to the deep. Just make sure you don't give their corpses to my brother. Now this is what I deem a proper slaughter. Excellent. All that remains is to determine how to dispose of the wretched things. I suppose there might be somebody in my brigade that can stomach them. Nice. Are those gold coins really, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to sell stuff. Are these really Aerghaemr gold pieces? Am I gonna get 5,000 for that? Yeah, it is 5,000. I wonder if they increased that. I don't remember any of them being worth that much. So it looks like this area is done up here. Got 2 quests down there, which I think we have to take this boat. Alright.